Take your hammer.
See, as I push down,
Once this is mounted back up,
so let's see it. There she telling myself this is stupid.
okay, I've started taking the grill off. You see this piece is broken down here. It's cracked right here. This is okay, and it was cracked here. So that's where the emblem went, and I looked. You can buy the emblem, but it's like stupid expensive. And it's not even the Kubota. It was the old emblem. It's like a bull or a Taurus or something, I don't know. And then the lights are, you know, so I can tell somebody's been in here once. It's Phillips flathead. My thoughts are, as far as these light buckets, what's broken is this piece of plastic right here. So what I'm probably going to do is get an LED bulb for both of these and try to find a replacement socket. If not, I could actually build something up out of plastic and just hot glue it on here or something to hold it just like that. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. So it's like these, I don't know what everything is, but it looks like some of this is silicone, which sucks because I've got to get this off, because whatever I'm going to use to fix this will not stick to this, or if it does, I mean, this stuff moves. I don't know why you would ever try using silicone to do this, but whatever. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some more time getting this clean. Getting this clean. This one. And I've already scrubbed this with soap and water. I mean, scrubbed it with a scrub brush. Like some of this stuff right here. I think that's actually like maybe just grease or maybe dirt grease or something. I just didn't get down in there good. I don't know. I'm going to try to just get this stuff cleaned up anyway, because I'm going to reinforce all these corners regardless if they need it or not. I mean, if they're cracked or not. This one's already cracked, but this thing's super brittle, so we want to try to not only fix it, but as much as we can kind of beef it up a little bit. So all right, I kept scrubbing it, so I eventually just went outside and pressure washed it. I did try using, to get some of this like slippery, oily, whatever was on there off, I used some carb cleaner, and obviously that didn't work because it discolored the plastic. That'll actually work to my advantage when I'm painting it, because it kind of opened it up. But so the first thing I want to do is just get this attached. Like this. So I'm hoping some super glue will hold it on. And that's not really the repair, that's just kind of to hold it in place while we actually really get busy with a repair. So I'm kind of wondering if that's what this stuff that I've been scraping off of here was. Maybe they tried super glue too. Not sure. Seems to be kind of holding. I don't want to press my luck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this piece of metal, piece of copper wire, I'm going to clamp it in here and then use this as my little plastic welder. And this will, I'll hold it, and this is going to be an insulator so the vice grips don't suck all the heat out of this thing. There. So now I'll just heat this up with a torch. I'm just using a MAP gas. It gets hot. It was glowing red. Now when I have done this, it seems like it always works better if you just use the plastic that's there and don't try to add like zip ties and all that other stuff people say. That just never seemed to work as good. Okay, so it'd be easier if I actually had one of those plastic welding guns, but yeah, so it's kind of like you grab some and pull it this way, then grab some over here, push it back, and you just kind of go back and forth and try to blend it together. Another thing I did off camera is, so there's like these cracks right here. You'll see that all the way down. So I just pushed on this where the crack opened up, and I just drizzled super glue in there. But now that I've got the pieces glued back on and I've got all the cracks filled with super glue, the next step, basically the more preventative and to really toughen this stuff up, is I'm going to use my new best friend, fiberglass body filler. All right, here's my good buddy Bondo Glass. Even smells good. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is I got a bunch here, but I'll just put a little heart. I'll just scoot off a little piece, mix it up, use it, and then I'll just mix it as I go. All right, let's see how this works, or if it works. I'm really wanting to get that in there. Kind of like we did on the Kubota, the body of the tractor. Yeah, and so that's not pretty at all, but it's pretty dang strong. And if you really wanted to, you could come back in here with a hand sander, or I might come in with a little one of those foam sanding things and smooth it out, but honestly, it just doesn't matter. mean, it's very ugly, but the good thing is it is incredibly strong. I mean, once it flashes off, it's a pretty good repair. Like this one doesn't have any cracks, but still got some fiberglass left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reinforce it. All right, so now we're gonna wait and let that cure, dry, whatever you want to call it. Then I will come in with a sander. All right, we go blow this off and go from there. I got this all as smooth as I could get it without getting into the meat of this. Remember, none of this, you can't see any of it, so this is really just for strength. But let it dry. Then tomorrow I'll paint it and prime it. Okay, this is Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Cover Semi-Gloss. And I looked on the Rust-Oleum site, and apparently the best method for plastic or whatever this is probably just to go, not prime it, just go straight with this paint primer combination. So we'll give this a shot. Kind of practicing on this side just to see how it covers and what it looks like. I don't know if I'm buying this no primer stuff because where the fiberglass is, it's really showing through. But I'll let that dry and then come back and check it out again, see how it's looking. Probably have to do a bunch of coats because there's so many different sides. It's hard to do it without just over spraying, like getting it really where it would get runs and stuff. Turned out really good. I'm very happy with it. I think the satin finish was the right choice. It looks good out in the sun. The camera really doesn't do it justice, but it's super, and it's, you can't really convey it, but it's very rigid now and it feels durable, I guess is the best way to put it. So I'm not really quite sure what the appropriate method is, so got some glass cleaner. I'm just I don't know if it's coming through, but right, let me see. Right in here, there's like some, I don't know if that's rust or dirt. Let's see, I've got some goof off. We'll try that and see what that does. New on the bottom and old on the top. Yeah, it looks good. Looks better in person than it does on the camera, but I think even on the camera you can see it. So I'm going to rinse and repeat on this one, then we'll come back. It's this or nothing, so we're just going to get her done. And I'm trying out a new cheapo deluxe wireless mic. I tried it on, I think it may be this video, but the noise cancellation would kick in and out, so it really sounded weird. So there's a little hole on the mic. It's not the microphone, it's a different little hole. I'm assuming that's the mic for the noise cancellation, so I'll put a piece of tape over it so it wouldn't try to cancel the background noise, because it's easier to blend out when I'm editing the video than it is to fight the microphone. So that was 1156 bulb in there, so I just ordered 1156 sockets, and I'm hoping they'll fit. Looks like they're a little bigger, but I can solve that problem. That's not a big deal. Probably just if I bend these tabs over a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I think if I bend these tabs over like this, it'll decrease the distance like so. That's, if you look between my fingers, that's the distance when they're flat. Right now they're up like this. So if I bend them flat, it'll decrease this circumference here. Because I couldn't resist, so that may be, I don't know if that'll fit in there or not, we'll see. Then I can take this yeah, that'll work. I'll do that. It takes up all the slack. Now for the reveal. Let's see what it looks like. Those little LEDs look like little eyeballs looking at you. All right, well, we got the grill repaired, looking good. Got LEDs in there. It's all clean and shiny. In a separate video, I'm going to make an emblem. I've got some ideas how to make an emblem here that'd be really super cool if it works. That'll just be its own video. So we're getting close. So thanks for sticking with me this long. We'll get it done pretty soon. See ya. Hey man, I'm gonna just show y'all real quick. One of the coolest things I've figured out about having a pool is if you're in a hurry, it's like the ultimate defroster machine. Not kidding, serious. Especially like a turkey meat, throw a turkey in there, in a couple hours it's ready to go. Or a big old brisket, something like that that's frozen. So If you got a pool, passing it on. See ya.